chapter 1.3. Keep watching my next video lecture by intensive concentration and be benefited for our video lecture 1.3. Exercise 1.3. Write following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expression each has. First is 36 upon 100. So here is 100 in denominator. So we can write it is in decimal form by putting decimal from right to left side after 2 digits. So 36 upon 100 is written as 0.36. This decimal expression is terminating. Question number 2, 1 upon 11. To decide decimal expansion, we divide actually 1 by 11. So write here decimal and 0. Again write 1 0 and 1 0. 11 9 ja 99. 11 9 ja. Subtract it. It is 1 and 0 due to decimal. This 10 is lesser than 11. So put a 0 and again a 0. So 11 9 ja 99. This process is continued endlessly. So the answer is 0.09 endlessly. This 0.09 can be written as 0.09 bar. And this expansion is called non-terminating but repeating. Decimal expansion. Now third part is 4 and 1 by 8. This can be first brought into improper fraction, which is 8 multiplied by 4, 32 plus 1, 33 divided by 8. Now we can multiply numerator and denominator by 125 to get 4125. Okay. Here 8 multiplied by 125 is 1000. Now we can set decimal counting number of 0 after 1 in denominator. Here number of 0 is 3. So left 3 digits from the right and put decimal here. So if we put decimal here, so 1000 will be eliminated and the answer is 4.125. This 4.125 is terminating decimal. The type of decimal is terminating decimal. Next question is fourth part, which is 3 upon 13. This number can be expressed in decimal only by dividing 3 by 13 actually. So divide 3 by 13, put here decimal and due to this decimal put here 0. So 13 2 are 26. Subtract it 4 and put this 0 instead of due to this decimal. 13 3 are 39. 13 3 are subtract it. The remainder is 1. Again put 0 which is lesser than 13. 10 is lesser than 13. Therefore put here 0 again and write one more 0. 13 7 are 91. Subtract it. It is 9 and write 0. Next is 13 6 are 78. Subtract also 10 minus 8 is 2. 8 minus 7 is 1. 12. Write 0 due to this decimal. Write 0 and 0 after subtracting in each step. So 13 9 are 13 9 are 117. The remainder is 3. Write here 0. 13 2 are 26. Then this 30 is same as this 30 and the whole process is repeated again. 2 gives 2 3 0 7 6 9 and dot dot. Thus the answer 3 by 13 is 0.230769 and this the same block is repeated. So bar is put from n to beginning to n. So 3 by 13 is experienced as this, which is repeating but non-terminating decimal expansion. Non-terminating but repeating. Decimal expansion. Fifth part is 2 by 11. So divide 2 actually by 11. Put here decimal to get 0 here. 11 1 are 11. Subtract it 9. Put 0. This becomes 90. 11 8 are 88. Subtract 90 minus 10 minus 82 and put 0. 11 1 are 11. 1 are and here is 9. So this 1 8 1 8 1 8 is repeating number. So 2 by 11 can be written as 0.18 bar. This is non-terminating but repeating decimal expansion. Expansion with sixth part is 329 upon 400. We should multiply here 329 by 25 on numerator as well as in denominator. So 400 multiplied by 25. This gives 8225. Multiplication of this and this is 8225, while multiplication of 4 multiplied by 25 is 100 and 20. Thus answer in decimal form is count number of 0 after 1, which is 1 2 3 4. Count numerator from the right side 1 2 3 4. After 4 we can put decimal. So answer is 0.8225. This is terminating decimal expansion. Type of decimal expansion in this question is terminating decimal expansion. Consider 1 by 7, which is equal to 0.14285. To get the value of 2 by 7, multiply this by 2 on either side, we get 0.28 0.142875 multiplied by 2 is equal to 0.285714. This is the answer obtained by multiplying this by 2. So this is the answer of 2 upon 7. 2 upon 7. Similarly, 1 upon 7 is multiplied by 3 to get the value of 3 by 7 on either side. If we multiply 3 on both the sides, we get 3 upon 7 is equal to 0.428571. Similarly, to get answer of 4 upon 7, we can multiply the value of 1 upon 7 by 4 and the answer is 0.571428. 5 by 7 is equal to 5 multiplied by the value of 1 by 7, which is equal to 0.714285. Similarly, the value of 6 upon 7 can be obtained by multiplying the value of 1 by 7 by 6. Similarly, if we multiply this 6, the answer is 0.857142. We can observe that we multiply 1 by 7 by 2 to get the value of 2 by 7 and 1 by 7 with 3 to get the value of 3 upon 7 and so on. Now next question is express the following in the form of P by Q. The first question given is 0.6 bar. So let us assume x is equal to 0.6 bar. The repeating digit is 1. So let us again 0.6 can be written as 0.66 and dot. Now multiply 10. Why 10? Because the repeating digit is 1. So we should multiply 10 on either side. So 10 multiplied by x is 10x and this multiplied by 10 gives 6.666 and so on. Now subtract 2 from 1. Let it be 1 and this is 2. So subtract 2 from 1. 10x minus x gives 9x and this is cancelled out 0.6. Thus 9x is equal to 6. 6.0 it means 6 only. 9x is equal to 6. Therefore x is equal to 6 upon 9. 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9. So we can write 0.3 bar, 0.6 bar is equal to 2 upon 3. The second question is 0.47. Recurring bar is on 7. It means 7 is repeated infinite times. Let us suppose 0.47 is x. Now this can be written as 0.4777 dot dot. Now multiply x with 100. Why it is multiplied by 100? Because total digit is 2 after the decimal. So we multiply it by 100 on both the sides. This gives 100x is equal to, this decimal is moved 2 digit right, which is 47.777 dot dot. In next step, we multiply the same by 10. Why 10? Because non-recurring number is one digit. It is one digit number. Therefore, Again x is multiplied by 10x on either side. This gives 4.777 dot dot. Subtract 100x, subtract 10x from 100x, it is 90x, and it is equal to 47, 3. 47 minus 4 is 3, and remaining is cancelled out. So x is equal to 43 upon 90 is the answer. Third part of question is 0.001. We have to convert it into normal fraction or in the form of p by q. Let x is equal to 0.001. This is the repeating block, so we can write in this way. And this total number of digits after decimal is 3. So we should multiply 1000 on either side of this equation. This is after one multiplication of 1000, this decimal shift 3 digits in right direction. So it is 0.0010001 and so on. Again this x, right here x is equal to 0.001 and so on. Subtract x from 100x, it is 99x, and remaining answer is 1 minus 0 is 1. 1999x, and subtract also on RHS side, RHS, it is 1. Therefore x is equal to 1 upon 999. This is the answer. For question number 4, express 0.9999 dot dot in form of p by q. Are you surprised by answer? With your teacher and classmates, discuss the answer. Make sense. So my answer of this question. First of all, we find the value of or represent 0.999 in terms of p by q. So write x is equal to 0.999 and dot dot. Since repeating digit is 1, so multiply it with 10. So answer is 9.999 and so on. Subtract on both sides. This gives 9x and this side gives 9. Therefore x is equal to 9 upon 9, which is equal to 1. The answer is 1. This answer is surprising. Why it is so? According to me, to explain this answer, draw a number line. Draw a number line having 0 to 1. Cut it in 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let here is 1. 0.9 on this number line. This is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 and so on. Therefore, ninth cut represents 0.9. If we try to find out 0.99, so make 10 interval in between 0.9 and 1. This 10 interval, each interval represents 0.99. So here is the interval. This very small interval represents 0.99. So 0.99 is here, 0.99. In next turn, if we divide this interval in 10 equal parts and write the value of 999, it goes closer to 1. And as we increase the number of repeating digit 9, the point approaches to 1 and gap between 0.99999 and so on gap between this decimal number and 1 is very small and which is negligible. Therefore, it is approximately equal to 1. So, the decimal representation of 0.9999. Now, question number 5. What can be maximum number of digits be in repeating block of digits in the decimal expansion of 1 by 17? Perform the division to check your answer. So, we can find the number of repeating blocks in the digit. We get the answer by actually dividing 1 by 17. We have performed actual division, and here is 16 digit which is not repeating, but from 17 it is repeating. So, number of repeating blocks have 16 digits, and this is your answer. Look, question number 6. Look several examples of rational numbers in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers. P and q are integers. Examples are 5 upon 2 with no common factor other than 1. This 5 and 2 have no common factor other than 1 and having terminating decimal expansion. If we divide 5 by 2, the decimal expansion is terminating. Can you guess what property Q must satisfy? So, there are many answers like 5 upon 2, 11 upon 10, 7 upon 5, 6 upon 5, and so on. There are many examples of such fraction or number which is p by q, and these all are terminating. So then what is the property of q? This q are 2, 10, 5 and 5. The denominator is denoted here as q, and q either should be in form of 2 to the power m and 5 to the power s. It means either denominator has factor only 2 or 2 and 5 or 5 alone. So, to get terminating decimal, we require denominator as 2 to the power m and 5 to the power n. Question number 7. Write 3 numbers whose decimal expansion is non-terminating, non-repeating. So, there are many examples. All irrational numbers can be expressed in decimal expansion which is non-terminating and non-repeating. For example, 10.010010001. Here is no repeating block, so this number is non-terminating and non-repeating also. Similarly, other number is 2.02, 002, 0002 and so on. Next example is 1.01, 001, 0001, and so on. Question number 8. Find three different irrational numbers between the rational number 5 by 7 and 9 by 11. To get this answer, we divide 5 by 7. 7, it is 0.77 is 49 and 10, 7 1 7. Nearly it is 71 and so on. And if we divide 9 by 11, the answer is 11 8 is 88 and 2 0 11 1 is 11. It is nearly 8 points. So we can write 5 upon 7 is equal to 0.71. It is approximately equal to 0.71, and 9 upon 11, it is approximately equal to 0.81. Now we have to write three irrational numbers between 0.71 and 0.81. So write a number which is greater than 0.71. So it is 0.720, 7200, 72000, and so on. This is the first irrational number between 0.71 because our number is more than 0.71 and lesser than 0.81. The next example may be 0.7, 0.731, 7311, 7311, and so on. The next example may be 0.740, 7400, 7400, and so on. Classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. First is root under 23. This 23 is not perfect square. It means we cannot find out its square root. So this is irrational number. Irrational. Question number 2. 225. It is perfect square and a square root of 225 is 15. Therefore, this is rational number. Fourth, third part is 0.3796. This is terminating decimal expansion. Therefore, it is example of rational number. Fourth is non-terminating but repeating. The decimal expansion which is non-terminating, it is not get terminated but repeated. The repeating block is 478. Therefore, such number is rational number. Rational number. In question number 5, the given number is non-terminating and non-repeating also. Here is no repeating block. Therefore, such number is irrational number.